Hello, everyone. It's Victoria, female project of Bluebird. Um, by the way, I haven't had anyone ask me, but Bluebird is the name of a CIA project, Project Paperclip, Project Bluebird, Project Artichoke, MK Ultra. Um, when we brought the scientists over for the race to the moon, and it's all about controlling the human mind. I don't really get it, but there are some people in this world that have to have power by any means necessary. So that's the goal. Like, no money, there's never enough money, there's never enough power. So by any means necessary, we will enslave the human race. You can see them, especially in politics, for sure. And they're all over the place. But oh, how sad! How sad! I'd rather be poor and live a exciting, wondrous life than to be so shallow. But anyway, I guess that's the way it's always been, and it's probably the way it'll always be. The few people behind the curtains that want to rule the world. Yeah. But I want to talk to you about Rh negative. Rh negative is a blood type. You have different blood groups. You have A, B, AB, and O. Those, you can be one of those. Everybody's one of those. And then you're either Rh negative or Rh positive. They have discovered that there are a few people, maybe a handful, maybe 4 people in the world that they've discovered are Rh null, where they have. So that's, I don't know what really that is, but that's a new discovery. So, but I can tell you that if you're Rh negative, there's some things from the past that you can look at. When, at least here in the United States, before people would get married, they would have to go get blood tests. Those blood tests were done to see about compatibility with Rh negative. It has to do with, the only thing that really comes up besides like a blood transfusion, if you need it and you need to match, negative and positives don't match. So like if I needed a blood transfusion, I would need someone who's negative, and there are only 10 to 13% of my people in this world that are negative. So I know science is just wondrous, and they continue to make new strides in medicine, so they probably can, I don't know, maybe that's the plasma stuff. They can take blood, they can do all kinds of things with it now, but it really comes into being about Rh negative and Rh positive if you are a woman and if you get pregnant, because it's such a rare blood type that we are the only, I'm speaking as an Rh negative woman who has been pregnant and had children. I would not have been able to have more than one child if I were born in the 50s, 40s. I think it was in the 70s that they invented a shot for women to take so that the pregnancy goes fine, but chances are my baby will have positive blood. Since it's so rare to have negative blood, unless 2 negative people get together, which that's pretty hard. I know there's a lot of Basque out there, though. I saw that on my ancestry DNA. So anyway, this is so interesting. The Basque it's a group of people that live in between the mountains, and they speak a language that they only speak, and they've pretty much I would say since Noah's flood, wherever they developed, they've pretty much stayed where they are and stayed with each other, and kept their blood group alive kept their people alive. I bet their DNA goes back a long time. But most people are Rh positive. So I all the men that I meet, unless I specifically say I want an Rh negative man, which I don't even know how to find one of those. But if you're a woman and you're Rh negative, and chances are your husband will be positive since it's so rare, then when you get together to have a baby, chances are your baby will be positive. Two positive people, a mother and a father, they're going to have a baby that's Rh positive. If the mother's Rh negative and a father's Rh positive, she's going to have an Rh positive baby. It's rare that it happens. I can't really exactly find the answer of how I got it, because my mom's not negative. I suppose my dad was, but I know that things jump around in your DNA. So, like my children have, I believe they all have positive blood. I'm still waiting on some outcomes. It's really hard to get. I don't know about where you are, but I have had a really hard time getting doctors to give me blood types, unless it's absolutely necessary. It's like they can't order it for some reason. I don't know. That's a whole nother story. But they invented well. So if an Rh woman if Rh negative, shoot, take two.